Hey, good looking. I'm so glad that you came to my kitchen today for Instapot Weeknight Warriors because I'm going to sit there and show you just how easy it is to make chicken noodle soup because we all know this really bad cold and flu is going around the nation, and the remedy is homemade chicken noodle soup. So you should grab a hold of that vine and swing on my kitchen and let's get cooking. Good looking. But hey there, good looking. Do you have the flu that's stricken your household as it has stricken mine? Well, let's make us some good old Instapot chicken noodle soup. And I want to sit there and show you just how easy it is to do. Now, as you see, I have some chicken drumsticks. My family that's mostly sick with the flu here, they're dark meat lovers, so it's a little added plus because I went to the store this morning to grab, I was going to get a whole chicken and make some good old-fashioned chicken broth and the chicken noodle soup out of that, but I sat there and I found a deal. I paid $3.05 for this bag of drumsticks. Now, I'm going to make a bone broth, which is more beneficial than just having old-fashioned broth. So, we're going to cook them all up, get all the goodness out of the bones themselves. We have some rice vinegar that we're going to be adding. We're going to be adding some ground ginger, ground turmeric, some thyme, some parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, dry dehydrated minced garlic, dry dehydrated minced onion. Oops. We're going to be using a few of these packages of True Lemon. We have a broth base chicken, and then we're going to be using a few carrots, and I'm using what's left of my celery, and it's the heart of the celery, and we're going to be using all that along with I see I don't have the onion out, but also 1 onion. Now, I'm going to sit there, get the carrots washed and chunked up. I'm not going to peel them, but I'm going to scrub them good. I'm going to sit there and chunk up the celery, and I'm going to also use all the leafy greens. And then we're going to open up the package of our drumsticks. And oh yeah, you're going to be needing 10 cups of water. Okay, let's go ahead and add our water. Take our cover off our Instapot. I have 4 cups of water here, and I'm going to finish adding the rest of the water off camera. Here's the other 4 cups, and I still have 2 cups to go. But I'm also going to take my chicken drumsticks, I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to rinse them off. Okay, now I'm going to sit there and add some rice vinegar to mine, and it's going to be a tablespoon. And then I'm going to sit there, add the 2 packages of this True Lemon. And then I'm going to add the chicken bouillon. Oh, my chicken bouillon got a little hard. also. And then I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. One teaspoon of onion powder. You're going to want 1 tablespoon of the dry dehydrated minced onion. You're going to want 1 teaspoon of the dried minced dehydrated garlic. You're going to want a hefty tablespoon of the dried parsley. You're going to want 1/4 teaspoon of the ground turmeric. Now, the reason why I'm adding turmeric to mine is that turmeric has a lot of health benefits, and a lot of people don't know that about turmeric. It has a lot of immune boosting properties to it, so that's why I'm adding the ground turmeric to mine. Now, also, with that all being said about the ground turmeric, ground ginger is also great to add to a chicken noodle soup. So I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of the powdered ginger. And I'm going to add a teaspoon of thyme leaves. I'm adding my celery heart, and I also cut them luscious tops. Be sure that you do the same thing. I chunked up the carrot. Let's go ahead. Ooh, we have a runner, we have a runner. Alright, I went ahead and I quartered up an onion. Go ahead, add that too. And now I'm going to add the 5 pounds of drumsticks. And I'm just going to use one of the drumsticks as my spoon just to stir up all the seasonings and everything I threw all in. And let's add all the drumsticks. And remember, I still have 2 cups of water yet to use, but I didn't want to go over my max line. So that's why I held back them 2 cups. I'll see you when I'm all done. Ooh, it's a good thing I held off with the 2 cups of water, but I'm still going to have that 2 cups of water on the side, and I'm going to add it at the end of the cooking process of getting all the goodness out of the drumstick legs, because we're making a bone broth. Remember, if I'm going through all the trouble of making homemade chicken noodle soup, I'm going to sit there and give every health benefit that I can to my family, and that is by also making that bone broth soup. Okay, I have my cover. Put your cover on. make sure you come up here and put it in the seal position. Let me reposition the camera. Okay, I'm gonna come down here, push the manual button. I'm gonna increase the time to 25 minutes, and we're gonna sit there and let the Instapot do all of its little magic and all of its hard work for me. So I'll see you at the end of 25. I'm gonna sit there and let it also do a natural release. Okay, the pressure cooker has sounded off. We're gonna do a natural release. Then I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna remove all the drumsticks. Alright, I brought a bowl over here and I have my colander. Now, let's go ahead and see if the Instapot here is ready to open up. And nope, she still has pressure. So we gotta wait till it's done being under pressure. Let's see if it's time for us to... Nope, she's still under pressure. Okay, I just checked it and it's finally not under pressure. So open it up away from you so you don't get no steam burns. Now I have a colander here with the bowl underneath, and I want to sit there and remove all the drumsticks so I can get the meat off of the bone. Now get yourself a spoon out, taste some of that broth, and if it needs a little bit further seasoning, let's season it up. Okay, I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup of white wine. And I'm also gonna add some capsaicin just to help with any inflammation that they may be feeling from this little flu. So that'll be 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. Okay, we're gonna let the added seasonings that we just added get a little bit happy inside the pot while I'm sitting there deboning the chicken over here. As you see, I deboned all the drumsticks. Now, I'm going to quick make up some of the chicken noodle soup because the men are a little bit hungry. So let's go ahead and add all that drumstick meat or dark meat. Go ahead, stir all that dark meat into the broth that we have going, and I also put the carrot hunks all back in with some of the celery and onion.
Oh, sounds delicious.
And now we're just gonna sit there and add them Amish egg noodles, and we'll be ready to eat. Alright, I'm gonna sit there and add, like I said, I'm cooking with my Amish noodles. Now I gave my son a choice. I asked him, should we go with the wide egg noodles or should we go with the narrow? He said go with the narrow. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna sit there and dump half of this bag in. Push them underneath the broth, and I'm gonna sit there and give everything one last little stir, one last little zhuzh. Here's my cover. Let's go ahead, put it on. I'm not sure. Alright, come back up here. Let's close our vent. We're gonna come down here, set the time for 5 minutes, allow it to come up to pressure, and then after it comes up to pressure, we're gonna sit there and do a quick release. Do a quick release. She's just about done releasing pressure. How about now? Whoa, yeah! Open up the cover away from you. Do you see what I see? Oh my goodness. Let's give this all a good stir. I mean, look at this. Ah. Ah. Let's go get a ladle. Okay, I have a ladle. I'm gonna ladle some into a bowl that I have sitting off over here. Oh, look at that goodness. Let me grab a spoon. Now, please, when you first take this out, please be very careful because it is really hot. So I'm going to take a taste test. I do love a good infused noodle. Now the noodle took on the flavor of the broth, of the celery, the onions, the garlic, the carrot, the chicken, the parsley, that ginger, the thyme, the turmeric. And the broth has been beautifully brightened up with a little bit of that Riesling wine along with some of that lemon. So if you have a sick one in your household, like I have 2 sick little puppies in mine, be sure to make this for them and it will help them hopefully in the recovery of getting that bad bug that's been going around across the country. So here is to happy cooking, but better yet, happy eatings. Y'all come back now, you hear? Mmm.